Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Mario and Luigi Partners in Time. In the last episode we learned the truth about the Shroobs and their invasion upon the Mushroom Kingdom, seeing the Toads as the perfect natural fuel source. But in order to obtain said fuel source, it first needs to be siphoned out of the Toads in a way that they basically become, in essence, a living battery, full of their precious Vim, right for the prime for them to take. And the only thing is, with the fact that our next Cobalt Star Shard is deep within this Vim factory, honestly it does not seem like it's going to be quite easy to obtain, because of the fact that, well, let's be honest here, it's definitely in there for a reason if they're, trying to make it so. Let's be honest here, whatever's definitely guarding it is definitely not going to be a good thing, because let's be honest here, there's no way that that's not guarded. Because let's be honest here, we still have yet to see our real, I guess you could say, official first boss, and I feel like we're definitely getting closer, just because of the idea of everything we've been through so far. Technically, I guess you could say, in essence, the Hammer Bros in the last episode was a boss of some sort, but the thing is at the same time, that was more of like the Baby Bros first boss than it was like the whole team. Because we haven't had a boss with the whole team yet, and honestly I'm kind of worried what we'll end up running into. But it looks like Dr. Shroobs. Well, they have their own little mushrooms, so it looks like they're going to try and heal themselves. So I guess we got ourselves kind of like a medic-like enemy now. Honestly, not the first time we've seen that happen before, honestly. And if they want to heal themselves, I guess they're perfectly ready to try and do so, I'm gonna be honest. Because, let's be honest here, the other guy, he's not really gonna be able to heal himself, to be fair. Also, forgot it takes a little bit longer to pull up your hammer. And actually, that wasn't even a heal, that was just making them stronger. So we need to be careful about these guys for sure. So don't let them power up with those mushrooms. So if they have the mushroom in their hands, knock them out immediately, so they don't get that kind of upgrade that they can get from that. Because their little blaster weapon is easier to deal with than them by their own, which is definitely better than, what it could be, for sure. Because I was not ready for Hulk Smash Mr. Shroop to try and do a little bit of damage like that, to be fair. But also the hammer, if you swing it down, it takes a little bit longer to pull back up. But that was something to do with just in general. Well, we have, I can't pull out the hammer as the normal Mario Bros, so we gotta be careful there. We do have something that seems kind of like a Lakitu enemy, which is kind of interesting. Okay, I was not ready for that at all. Okay, then. Well, definitely cannonballers wouldn't be a good idea with the fact that we have spike enemies on the field. So definitely looks like we're gonna have to go for a little bit of Fire Bros here, just to try and even the field here, because we have quite a bit of enemies on the field at the current moment. If we can maybe get rid of a couple, that would be a good thing for us. Just hopefully our team doesn't take too much of a hit here, because I'll be honest, I'm still getting used to the hammer when it comes to Luigi and Mario, to be fair. But for the most part, it's not like too bad of a problem. It's just that, yeah, it's definitely still a learning curve. But yeah, as long as we get used to using the hammer, I think we'll be definitely a-okay for later. Because it is, with the fact that, we're changing in between both characters in order to use the hammers between Baby Mario and Baby Luigi, as then we go to Mario and Luigi for some attacks as well. But it looks like we can be poisoned by these enemies, so we need to be very careful. So, if we don't want to take extra damage, we need to make sure we're not getting poisoned, because poison will start wrecking us if we, it's definitely not a good thing for us, for sure. But it was B, and then X, or B and Y, and there we go. Not bad. Not too bad at all, honestly. Pretty simple little way of, fighting and everything. And also we jumped directly into another fight right there. But let's see here. So basically, just gotta go A and then X. That doesn't seem too hard at all, honestly. Seems pretty simple. So, well, I don't know how that happened. But, oh, wait a minute. I didn't know they could jump back like that. Okay, then. So now we know that they can jump back and forth and dodge and weave into the battle. That's interesting. Just because you don't expect that to happen, but okay. They can catch you off guard there, apparently. Just because I've never seen them do that. But I guess they only do that to the Mario Bros and not the other group of enemies. Huh, okay. Or allies, I mean. They didn't do that to the Baby Bros. Okay, you have a skull mushroom this time. I'm not sure if I should let you eat that or not. I don't know if that's going to damage you or let you damage me even more. I would say probably best to just get that out of his hands, is what I'm going to say. It looks like he'll do a double snap based on if he goes for Mario or like the same target again. And then if he spins around, he goes for the opposite target. It's an interesting enemy, for sure. Still has yet to catch me off guard, though, when it comes to how it works. Only thing that caught me off guard was the Hulk smash, I'll be fair. But honestly, not bad. We have another chance for a level up here. I see a 6 in speed. So we can go quite high in the extra, like, amounts of numbers we can get if we get lucky. Only thing is if we can get the 6. A 6 in HP would be really, really, really good. I see one in there. Only thing is it's going so fast, I don't think I'm gonna get it. And my track record with getting this stuff is, yeah, 1s and 1s and 1s, so... 4. Okay, I'll take it. 4 is good. I would have liked a 6 there, to be fair, but a 4 is not bad for Baby Mario. I'll take it. That'll help him out a little bit. And then Stash, we have a 5 in there. It's definitely possible. Not much in numbers there. I see a 6 for Luigi as well. I'm gonna see if I can get the Stash, though. I have a feeling we might be able to get it. Very low chance, but 3, okay. Well, better than a 2 and a 1. We've gotten so many 1s, so I'm actually just happy that we got something, to be fair. It's better than nothing at all. So, I'll take some free experience when we can get it, and free strength if we can get it, honestly. But it looks like we got ourselves another save. We should probably take it. I don't think it's gonna add anything new here. Yep, nothing new up there. So we just keep going. Okay, not bad. So we definitely have some new enemies we're dealing with, but for the most part, nothing too dangerous, it seems. It does look like we do need to let the babies go on their own at some points, though, with some of the puzzles I'm seeing here. But it does look like for the most part, we should be safe. Oh, hello. Okay, was not ready for that one. Also, well, that proves that if Mario goes down, we turn into the other one. But, honestly, probably not the best thing for us. But thankfully, it does look like we could spend Baby Mario's turn to revive Mario. So it's not too bad. It's just that I was not ready for him to fling himself at me like that, to be fair. So that did catch me off guard, to be completely and utterly fair. It just was not something I was thinking was going to happen there. But good to know that that is a possibility of something that can happen if we're not paying attention and stuff like that. If we can burn these guys quite a bit, that's not bad at all. Okay, cool. They're going for Luigi. Thankfully, I actually smacked it away this time. But yeah, definitely interesting. So Lakitu foes can either spawn a spiky shell that can smack us in the face, or we can get literally have a nice fun time with the thing that they want to like fling themselves at me. I was definitely not ready for that at all. But it's a pretty interesting idea of a way to attack something, I guess. Flinging yourself off of a little flying saucer to attack your enemy. Definitely interesting. Definitely interesting indeed. But 22 experience, not too bad at all. We'll definitely take that. That can definitely come in handy. Oh, and apparently it was actually spawning something. So if you let them stay on the field for long enough, you had to do Mario first, and then you had to do Baby Mario. It's kind of weird that, oh, of course, when you put your hammer down, they go for a second attack. But, I forgot that you had to do the baby first, or Mario and Luigi first for hammer, and then babies first for jumps. It's kind of interesting why they change it up like that, because you would think it would be, you start with the baby first, and then you do vice versa for the others. But nope, definitely not that way. But it seems like they do 100% jump you, as long as you give them that chance to. If you were to put down your hammer, you do get hits. So you have to keep that in mind with these enemies. Some enemies won't do that, but apparently there is some enemies that do take a chance to go for a second attack if they are given it, so you need to be very careful. Oh, I'm guessing, yep, there's the Toad's Vim, and that confirms that on the life energy, because I see little toad heads on the, what looks to be like little souls going through there. Huh. Oh, that doesn't look too good. Definitely does not look good at all, that's for sure. I'm gonna be honest there. Good thing that's not us strapped to those trees out there. Although we still need to be careful, for sure. But it does look like we have ourselves a little bit of a baby fight here. Honestly, the babies aren't going to have as easy of a time with these guys. So I'm going to say we can maybe go out with a bro flower here, just in case, just to start us off. Just because we have no idea what's going to happen here with these guys here. Still have yet to get a perfect on that, though. Would like to get one if we can. But we'll probably get one soon. You never know. But let's make sure that we smash these guys into paste if we can. I like how the babies have an easier time fighting on their own than Mario and Luigi do. But they do actually, I think, they attack normally, but they defend differently than how they normally would if they didn't have the babies, because it does increase their weight, it looks like, when they do jump. Because it makes it a little bit of a slower jump. But technically they do have two, I guess you could say, two lives in a way, because Baby Mario still has the chance of fighting, so it's kind of iffy. It depends on how you see it, really, when it comes to that. Oh.
Sorry to disturb you. At this time I must teach you how to count beans. Please press A.
Okay.
Please press the right on the D-pad, or press R if you follow.
Okay. Well, I kind of understand beans, but sure.
Look here to see how many beans the juveniles have dug out of the ground. This is all I had to point out. Back to the adventure.
Okay. Well, see you later, stuff. Well, I just wanted to heal myself, but I got a lesson in how to count my beans. Okay. Well, thanks, I guess. I don't know if that's really going to help us, but the thing is I already knew we got 2 of those. So these little Lakitu enemies, we definitely don't want them to spawn their little things that they're trying to spawn, because the thing is it definitely is going to spawn way too many enemies for us to deal with if we let them. So we need to be very careful with these. So we need to get rid of those immediately if we get the chance to. And then also need to make sure we keep our hammer out just in case, because if we don't smack the little spiky guys, they're going to get a freebie. So definitely need to keep on our toes on certain enemies. But, you know, just in general, the thing is we won't have to worry about these guys later. So as long as we can deal with them now, well, we don't have to worry about them later. Maybe later, but I don't know. I'm just saying there's a good chance we don't have to worry about them if we, you know, do it now and be careful around them. But the thing is enemies will get stronger, so we do need to be careful to not, you know, take too much damage. It's just the idea of taking too much damage will affect us, for sure, in the end. Because the thing is, like I said, enemies do tend to get quite harder over the course of the adventures in all these Mario and Luigi games. So, definitely not a good thing to get hit multiple times. But that was not bad. We definitely had a good chance with those enemies there. We did really good there. I definitely like to see that, that's for sure. Oh, swung a little early, but still got him. So, worked out for me in the end. Definitely worked better than I thought that was going to work. But it ended up not too bad. But it looks like we need to send up the baby bros up here. So let's see, what are they doing up here? Looks like we got one of these little spiky guys. We do have a button over here to smash in. And it looks like it takes out the electrified field. It looks like we need to separate them though. So we'll let the babies fight off with... Oh, well, apparently there's a couple enemies up here. Should we just go for normal hammers here? I think we can go normal hammers. Just because it is a little bit easier to swing with the babies than it is with Mario and Luigi separately. just because they seem to do what they do perfectly. Although I wasn't ready for them to double jump the babies too, so they do that too. Although I think I'm noticing something. It looks as long as they don't take damage, they go for double jumps, it looks like. Because that guy went for a double jump because I didn't... No, it's just random. Okay. Okay then. I was thinking it was because we didn't hit him, but no, apparently they know. They just do it on their own. Okay. Well, I thought I maybe learned some semblance to it, but nope. Did not at all. I was hoping I did, but that was not the case. But it looks like we got a little bit of a bro block for the babies to deal with. And there we go. Nice little bridge on the inside. Make our way on to the other side. Looks like we got another button for them over here. And obviously we need to smash that in. And let's see how that helps out Mario and Luigi. Okay, another gate down. And now we'll make our way back in. And let's see what we can do with that. Because I am quite curious what we have here. We do have another button, so let's press that first. And then see how that helps out Mario and Luigi on the opposite side. Oh, makes the block on the other side nice and visible. Perfect. Okay, well, Mario and Luigi, I hope you have a nice fun time over here, because you guys are going to be separated for a little bit. But thankfully the enemies aren't attacking us doubly like they were before, so it's only if the babies are with us will they go for... Oh no, they still do it. It's just random in general if they want to go for double attacks or not. So we do need to be careful, for sure, but for the most part, they don't seem to be doing their little mushroom ability. So there is some things that enemies will do if the babies are with you, and some things they won't do, which is interesting. Definitely interesting for sure. Just because that little mushroom ability did seem pretty interesting, based on the fact that it changed depending if there was one of those Dr. Shroobs or if there was two of them. But we got ourselves a level for Mario now. 1 and 2 in Stash doesn't look too good. Speed could be helpful. 4 power in there. And then there's a 5 in the HP. A 5 in HP would be nice. Just because that would give us a little bit more bulk. If we can get it, we can get it. But honestly, 4. Okay, better than a 1. That's all I gotta say. It's just better than a 1. I don't want to get another 1. Just because we had multiple 1s in the last one. So if I could get like a little bit of a freebie, I'll definitely take it. There's a 4 for Luigi. That's definitely worthwhile to go for, and then a 3 in Stash. Not much there, but an HP upgrade would be nice for everybody, just in case. Because if we do run into a boss soon, it would be good to have it. And there's the one. It was coming. I saw it coming. I just didn't know if it was going to be now or later. It's better than nothing, I guess. It's just that it's unfortunate that it happened, but it does look like we were supposed to time it. Okay, so we need to send it over to Mario and Luigi so they can deal with this side. Okay, seems easy enough. And I'm guessing for the little platform next to them, which makes a lot of sense. Okay, well, they're done over there. And we also have a one of the beans over here. We'll grab that while we're here. No reason not to. Let's make our way further into this side and see what we're really doing with the babies right now, because I am quite curious because of the fact that, well, we couldn't see all the way up here before. But it definitely looks like we have quite a little couple boxes to bash through in order to go over here. Then we have a couple buttons over here. Okay, then. Interesting. It looks like we're going to be separating them for a little bit, it looks like, based on the fact that there's 2 buttons up here. So if we want to go left or if we want to go right. Okay, we'll press left first. Do they close on us or do they stay open? Because if they stay open, then we're good. But I'm not too sure on that. Looks like it's staying open. Yeah, that definitely looks like it's staying open. Okay, well, babies come with us because we're heading back on in. And I see a nice little bit of a bean over here. Might as well grab that, because I still don't know what these beans are going to do in this game. Because the thing is beans change in between games. So it's definitely up to things. And, ooh, hello. These give you a lot of money if you can do them right. So I'll definitely take me some freebies if we can get it. Just because of the fact that This will give you a lot if you can get these. I found one earlier inside Princess Peach's castle, so we'll definitely take what we can get, because this will come in handy later if you do it right, because you have to get a bunch of hits to obviously get a nice bonus. But 29's not bad, and now we're up to 1,522 coins, and it says piggyback, man jump, baby jump, hits, high block, joy. Hit high block indeed for joy, that's for sure. I like how we're getting a little bit of a lesson in what they say. But the Hammer Bros definitely got us an idea of how they talk too, to be fair. So I guess in a way we kind of already understand them in a little bit of a way. But still though, definitely good that we get a little bit of an idea of like a lesson in how they talk. Okay, I keep seeing these little black mushrooms now, because they're not doing the red mushrooms that we saw earlier. Well, because all of them are holding those, I'm guessing we want to use the Bros Flower here. That's what I'm gonna say. It feels right to me. And, well, it is making them drop their mushroom. I just don't know if it's good for them to have that or not. I don't know if they can hurt themselves, because some enemies can in some games and some don't. So, I'm just being careful just in case, because it seems like that's more than likely going to do damage to me. So I'm just going with the safety option, then letting them go around and do what they want to do. Because they'll probably hurt us if they want to. And there we go. Now one's holding the red and one's holding the skull. The skull makes me think like insta-death or something. So that's why I'm being careful with him. And then I could go for the other guy, but I kind of want to learn how to hit this guy. So let's see here. So, oh, he just moved slowly. Okay, that's not hard at all. I just swung way too early on him, so honestly, not too bad. You can kind of let him. I'm just not sure about the skull one. Skull one definitely does not seem like would be a good one. But that did not look too bad, honestly, with a second look at it. And then obviously we need to get rid of the Lakitu next round in when we go inside the other side. So let's go for him immediately before he can summon something, because I would rather him not spawn in enemies if we can help it. Because less enemies, the better, for sure. Definitely for sure. So it would probably do us better. Although there's still quite a lot of these spiny guys on the field. So we definitely want to try and get them off the field as best we can, for sure. Just because of the fact that, well, let's be honest here, less enemies the better. Also, only 1 damage on that other guy there. That's unfortunate. Could be better, but could be worse, I guess. But as long as we defend perfectly here, we'll definitely even up the odds here. That's definitely better than what it could have been. But smash in the Lakitu guy and get him ready for the next round of defending. Because as soon as Mario's done here, we're going to have another defense from this guy. But I think we should have it. Yep, not bad. So we're getting better at the defense now. But, ooh, hello, we got a Bro Flower back. And that's for our badge. So we just saw our badge come in handy right there. We got a Cannonballer too. Another one of those. We still have yet to use one. But that's mostly because we haven't fought like a single target enemy. So I've been kind of just saving it just in case, because honestly it's better to save it, I think. Because it seems like it might do a little bit more damage than the green shell, in my honest opinion. But the only thing is I'm not 100% on that. So I'm just being careful just in case, because it might be better for a boss if we do run into one that... Because the thing is a boss really is an enemy that's all by themselves. And that's why I'm kind of counting the Hammer Bro enemy that we fought, or the robotic Hammer Bros, or the controlled Hammer Bros, as a mini-boss, because, well, a real boss would be, you know, a single enemy. And they have a lot of health and a lot of damage that you have to be careful about. But, honestly, for the most part, definitely, the Hammer Bros, I guess you could still count them as one. Also, wasn't there a, yeah, there was a beans. I thought I saw a bean thing on the other side of this. So let's make sure we grab that real quick, just in case. I'll grab a couple if I see them. I don't know how much they're going to help us, but it's better to, you know, make sure we get them, and then if we do need them later, we can use them for later. Just because well, we did do, you know, some stuff with the beans in the previous game for some, like, little extra story things before we ended the game. So, if it does lead to something, you never know. Maybe it might be good to hold on to them, just in case. But, honestly, these Shroobs guys, I'm definitely, like, 100% know how to deal with them now. Because all you have to really do is just wait for their little sparks, and then they'll change based on that. Because they'll spin around for Luigi, and then spark for Mario. So, honestly, if you're just paying attention, you know exactly how to just not get hit by them if you're being careful. But there we go, one down. Now to just get ready for the other guy. And as long as we do that, stay away from him. And, sorry buddy, but gotta try harder than that if you want to get me. But, down you go, and not bad. Also, free experience as well. Definitely like the free experience, for sure. But we need to send baby Mario and Luigi up here. And it looks like, yep, we got the puzzle that we had on the outside with the signal towers. So we're going to need to keep an eye on everything with Mario and Luigi over here. Okay, it looks like we need to stop them in place here, it looks like. So let's grab this little pink block up here. And it looks like it's adding us a little bit of a bridge. Okay, looks good. I'm going to send Mario and Luigi a little bit further before we go anywhere else. Ooh, hello, freebies. Okay, we'll definitely go and grab these if we can. Just because those... Ooh, hello. Okay, some mushrooms. That's always good. I see another bean next to me, by the way. I just noticed it just now. But, let's grab the rest of this first before we worry about those beans. Because beans are not important right now, because we don't know what they do yet. So, make sure that we get these first, and then worry about the beans later. But, let's see. Moved a little bit off of my block there. But it looks like they're pretty much already at the safe zone of the electric hazard there. So it looks like now we just need to, well, let's make sure that we keep the platform just in case, because we don't know for sure if we need that later. But, looks like we definitely just have a little bit of a fight between us and where we're trying to go. But for the most part, it does not look like we have too much of a problem here. But I think we should double up on the same enemy, though, before we do defend. Because if we can, yep, we can get rid of an enemy pretty early if we are careful. But also make sure we defend for double jumps, because they will definitely go for them. I think it's depending on how close they jump to you. Because it looked like he was a little bit further away, based on that last one. It looked like he was a little bit further to the point where, yeah, I think that is it. So it depends on where they land. Okay, interesting. So you can kind of tell when they're going to do it. Okay then. Well, good to know. Definitely good to know. I hope that is actually the case, because that's kind of how I'm feeling at this point. But it looks like we need a nice little bro block for them, and send on the babies to their next location. And it looks like that should take them to the Mario Bros here in a second. Oh, actually got the stun on them, I think. Well, stun on a couple of them. So let's see here. I think we double up on the spiny guy up here and just try and get him off the field, I think. Because if we attack the other guys, I think they unstun. Oh, stunned them all. That works. Okay, so let's go for the guy that unstunned himself just now. There we go. And then we can get rid of the guy that we just stunned earlier. And there we go. Perfect. And now they kind of don't even get a chance, because now they're going to be whacked into next century. I like how we're getting a bunch of stuns, though. That's actually pretty nice. But this guy is definitely done for. Yeah. And this guy doesn't even get a chance, so smackaroo. And smackaroo for you as well. Sorry, Mr. Spiny. But that was an easy fight. I'll take more of those. Give me more of those, please. That was really easy. Okay, a little bit of experience is always going to be good, though. How's our bonus now? It's a 5 for stash now for Mario. Could be worth it. There's 4 in there. 4 in there as well. Defense is going up to a 4. So the best stat we can get right now is maybe a stash, if we can get the 5. That is an if. So, honestly, the 1. Could have been way better. But, yeah. At least we got one more crit, I guess. This is just unfortunate whenever that happens, though. It really is. But, Ooh, I see a 6 in HP. That's probably what we're gonna go for, I think. Just hope we can get it. It looks like there's only 1 though, and everything else is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think. So no matter what, we should not get 1 here, but it's very possible we still get 1. But 3, okay. Half of 6, it's, you know, still a half. So better than 2 and a 1, I'll take. I do wish I could get the higher number, I will be honest, but it's, you know, better than the other outcome. It's better than what Baby Mario got, for sure, so I'll definitely be honest there. But it looks like we got ourselves a save and then an empty room up ahead, so I definitely think saving is definitely in our cards. Mario and Luigi have been, okay, still the same as before, I thought it was a new one. But before we do go any further, I'm gonna play it safe, and I'm gonna say let's definitely heal up. Because the thing is empty rooms definitely don't bode well with a save next to them in any game. So, probably safe to save now. And, yep, probably a good reason to do so. Because, that thing definitely does not look like, an enemy, or a normal enemy. But now we found out how they're charging up their flying saucers with the Vim. Huh. So this, alienified, version of a Wiggler is seemingly, I guess you could say, drinking the life force of the Toads. Then, in essence, charging it with what ends up coming out of it. Huh. Well, just like a Wiggler, it's definitely getting mad. Okay, then. Well, hello there, buddy. Honestly, kind of terrified of you. So your name is a Swiggler. Okay. So hello, Mr. Swiggler. You got a couple Dr. Shroobs here, but you're definitely our main target. Okay, so probably I'm gonna try out this cannonballer. We haven't tried it yet, so I guess we can do it. Press each bro's button as they land on the foe, and then it also has something to do with them being on the top screen. Watch the top screen and remember the order of the bros. Okay, well, let's definitely try this out and see how this goes. So we'll see them coming down. So it looks like Baby Luigi, Baby Mario. Oh, okay, so if you mess up with one, it messes the rest of them up. Oh, hitting it ended up making it mad. Okay, so once we do hit it, it's gonna attack back. And then it's also gonna go for its own attack on its own accord. Oh, okay, so it's got poison clouds too. We're gonna definitely need to be careful. But for the most part, this doesn't look too bad. And thankfully, those don't heal, so the little mushroom thing that they're holding could be worse for us in the long run, but for the most part, okay, so basically, just make sure we can do a little bit of damage to them as much as we can, when we can do so. Okay, doesn't seem too bad, but we do need to get better at this cannonballer, though. It was only because of I messed up Baby Mario's jump that it didn't count. Yeah, so you want to make sure that you don't press it early, because if you press it early, it instantly cancels the jump on the character. Because the thing is I pressed it a little bit earlier, and then even though it was like nowhere near Luigi jumping on there, so I thought it wouldn't count, but it still counts it. So you just need to press it directly in order and be careful with it. So if you do it like that, there you go. Oh wait, there was no perfect to that, so I guess great is the best you can get. Huh. Okay then. Well, that's interesting to know. So I have been doing the best I can with some of these attacks with the Bros Flower. It's just that... Okay, well, he's charging up the saucers mid-match. Okay then. Oh, now they're joining in the fight. Okay then. Definitely gonna need to be careful. So top one goes for Mario, bottom one goes for Luigi. So he's definitely not gonna make it easy on us, that's for sure. Oh, Luigi, you're supposed to pull out your hammer, buddy. Okay. Well, Mario, you get ready for Mr. Dr. Shroob, for the most part. Okay, he's going for Mario as well. Does not look like you can get multiple hits in them, if you do go for that. But for the most part, this little Swiggler guy doesn't seem too bad, from what we've seen so far. They definitely can hit you for some dangerous. Oh no, you can go for other ones, okay. I thought it was canceling it entirely, but Mario was still able to get an extra jump there. So, okay. Interesting. Definitely interesting, for sure. But, honestly, still doing a little bit more damage than... If we can get the full damage of it, that's gonna do us better in the long run than just doing normal jumps on him, I think. But 17's definitely not bad. Could be... Definitely, you know, could be worse. I'm gonna try a normal jump, though, just to see what's better in the long run. Because the thing is, I feel like the shell one might do us more for us in the long run, for more damage, because then your attack, you get multiple more attacks because of the fact that the characters are spinning off the shells and stuff like that. So I guess it's definitely kind of like up to what you think is going to happen with it when it comes to how you want to do things. Okay, he has this little skull mushroom. I'm not really sure if I trust that at all. So I might just go for some bro flowers for Luigi for right now, just because I do not want them to hit me with those, because I do not trust that at all. Okay, well, actually, change the color of his, wait a minute. Change the color of his drink, actually, I think. Okay, so Bros Flowers does do something outside of... Huh, that's... Okay, that's interesting. Don't know if that's going to be a good thing for me, if it did change the color of that, but I guess we'll find out. I guess we'll find out indeed. But, let's see how much extra damage we get out of spinning, because I feel like we might get a little bit more if we go for it. So how much did that do? 10. Okay, so it is better to go for the other one. So he has a little bit of armor. That confirms that now, because I wasn't sure on that. And also, now he's drinking at it. Oh, okay. So it looks like Bros Flower for his drink to change his form. Huh. Okay then. Well, he's definitely not looking too good, so I guess that's definitely good for us. So we definitely want him to stay that way. So let's definitely go for another one of those and set that into motion again. Because I'm not sure if it was the Bros Flower. Okay, it was the Bros Flower that did it. Okay, cool. I'll definitely keep that in mind then. Because that'll definitely be good for us. And it looks like, oh, okay, so he's not actually getting angry after every attack now, too. So now we're actually free to actually go for him after every attack now. Okay, so that's... Okay, so we definitely want to make him nice and tired and weak compared to his normal self. And they actually did a lot more damage, too. Oh. Okay, cool. So, yeah, Bros Flower is definite what we want to do. And it increases our damage like tenfold. So, let's be honest here, it's definitely worthwhile to go for. It's a good thing we tried that, because that just made our fight 10 times easier. Only thing is obviously we have to use Bros Flower for one of the Mario Bros, but for the most part we can get a lot of damage in, quickly in fact, as long as we do it right. So let's definitely try and do that as much as possible. Or it could be, actually, it could be based off of the... Actually, maybe that's what it is. It could be based on the mushrooms that are dropping from the Dr. Shroobs, actually. I'm not 100% on that, because now it's a reddish color, which makes you think that it's going to make him angry. So, okay, interesting. That's very interesting, actually. It's a very neat mechanic to it, but 103 damage for you, and you are definitely done for. Also got a lucky out of that, too. So, we'll definitely take some good damage in there, but I'm very worried on what that extra bit of damage was going to do to us if that was like an anger juice or something. I think that's what it was. I think it was the mushrooms dropping from the Shroobs into the drink was what actually was doing that. But definitely not bad. That was actually pretty good there. Only 1 and 2 in that section. Still have 6s in there, but for the most part, defense can be good here. I think defense is worth going for. So if we can get defense, that would be good. 4, okay, 4's not bad at all. 4 is definitely good. I'll definitely take a 4. Although, let's see here, we got 4s in there, we have 4 in there, we have a 6 in speed, we have a 4 in stash, then I'm gonna guess you have a 4 in HP. So the only thing that can give us an extra boost is speed. So it's kinda iffy on whatever we want here. Luigi has a little bit less attack than Mario, so maybe an attack would be nice, if we can get it. That is, if we can get it. But, a 1. Thought that was coming. That's why I'm never getting myself hyped up for levels right away, because I have a feeling that we're just gonna run into another one. But sometimes we get lucky. But you got you got the second Cobalt Star Shard. You've collected 2 Cobalt Star Shards in total. Oh, hey, Baby Bowser. What are you doing? You okay, buddy? Well, he's having a nice spinny time, I guess. And, well, yeah, that definitely didn't look good. But Baby Bowser swiped both Cobalt Star Shards. But why?
Losers. Thought you could get away with, stealing my treasure from my castle, did ya? It's payback time. I'll take, my treasure, plus whatever you just picked up, as compensation.
Well, thanks, Baby Bowser. I thought you were helping us at first, but I guess not.
Prince Bowser, let's scrum.
Well, see you later, Kamek. See you later, Baby Bowser, indeed. Well, that's not good. We were thinking that those Cobalt Star Shards were going to help us, and now, we already lost both of them. In, well, quick succession, too. Huh. Well, that's not good.
Trophies. We finally succeed in recovering the second Star Shard. And now this happens. Shame cycle initiated. We must return to our own time and rework our strategy.
But the thing is... Oh wait, no, we do have a way of getting into Baby Bowser's castle still. So we don't need to worry about reopening a new, path, I would think. Unless that's not where we're going. Because the thing is the Star Shard opened up our next path, is what I'm trying to say. Let's grab our babies, and let's make it back into seeing Professor Egad, now that, we kind of failed in our mission there. But we did, success in taking down the Vim factory, so either way, we still did something pretty good there. Although, we should probably make sure to get a nice heal there, just in case. But, yeah, that did not go the way that we wanted it to at all. That's for sure. Definitely did not go well at all. But hello, Mr. Egad. We're back.
About time you boys showed. Ran into some persnickety obstacles, did you?
Yep. Baby Bowser specifically.
I am deep in shame cycle, Professor. We nearly had a pair of fragments, but... Well, that young Bowser fellow made off with both of them. Now. No need to get your leather lathered. There been, new time holes popping up faster than toast on Sunday morning.
Really? So there is another time hole. Oh, yeah, there definitely is. A bunch of them, in fact. Okay, then.
And I'll tell you one of them is giving off tremendous Cobalt Star energy readings. I've no doubt that's a time hole you want. Yep, that's where Baby Bowser made his escape.
Okay, so we're not going Bowser's Castle, we're actually going somewhere else, actually. Surprised he didn't run back to his castle, to be fair.
Mario, Luigi, we must chase. We must have, redemptitude.
Redemptitude? Okay, then.
Look down. Before you rush off, I think it'd be wise to survey the rest of the castle. And another thing, there's a noisy feller from the past running around with a baby. He and Toadsworth, we're in the garden. Can you make sure there's no hoopla out there?
Over by the garden, you say? Yeah, we could definitely take a look. Anything else? And it looks like just basically going over what you just said. Okay. So we can either go see Toadsworth or we can go to our next area. Probably better to see how the Toadsworths are doing, to be fair. And also I'm kind of curious if there's any new gear in the shop. There is definitely new gear, so we should definitely upgrade as well. So I'm just going to say, more than likely, let's grab the pants for both of them, because it's just better for both of them, so... And probably for Mario and Luigi as well, because that's just a upgrade all around, to be fair. Because we didn't get any, special items from any of the monsters, so honestly, we'll get what we can get from the shop for sure. just in case. And we have some new things. We have an EXP badge. Ooh. Increases EXP received when defeating enemies with attack items. Specifically attack items, though. Okay. Coin badge. Increases coins received when you use attack items to defeat enemies. And then a shroom badge. Slightly increased points recovered by using mushrooms in battle. That doesn't sound too bad. Although I'm not really sure about it. We'll grab the EXP badges. But I'm not going to wear them yet. Because I feel like these could come in handy later. While we're on the field. You never know. And also, we should probably sell the pants that we're wearing beforehand, because we're not going to be using those again for sure. So, let's see here. Just make sure we sell the right ones, because some of them are items from the field, like the wild trousers. So, don't want to sell those yet, because they might come in handy later. Might change my mind on them. It's still kind of like an early game gear, so we can still use it. Because later in the game, then we can probably get rid of it and not have to worry about it, but for the time being, we don't need to use those yet, I think. But maybe later. We will grab a save, though, because I'm pretty sure our story is going to change now for this. Follow Baby Bowser into the time hole. But wait, what about that noisy toad with the baby off in the inner garden? Well, only one way to find out. Let's go see how the Toadsworth are doing. Because they were basically at each other's necks before, to be fair. And it still looks like they are.
Look lively now, elder me. We must please the princess, put your back into it.
Oh, they finally figured it out.
I'm absolutely spent. Pull yourself together, man. Smile, I say, smile.
Well, at least they're getting along, I guess.
Toadsworth the younger. The princess, she won't stop crying. Tut, worry not, elder me. We've not yet begun to amuse. Arms out now. 3, 2, 1. Toadsworth twist.
Okay then. Well, I definitely know that reminds me of the little ability from Mario and Luigi where they can turn into a cyclone.
Jolly good, elder me. Our charge is giggling.
Well, so far it looks like it's definitely getting the attention of Luigi and the Baby Bros, that's for sure. And hopefully in turn helping us get a new ability too. Because I always like that ability, the little cyclone. But the Toadsworth twist.
Oh, Master Mario and Luigi, grown right up, haven't you? I'm quite up to speed on our crisis spot of a bit of a sticky wicket. The adult Princess Peach, the kingdom, you must save it all. And I shall be right here as you do, rooting for victory.
Well, that's good to hear.
What's that you say, old bean? You wish to learn our move?
That would definitely come in handy. For sure on that one.
Well, if it will help you fulfill your duties, of course it would be an honor and a privilege. Come, practice awaits you. Chin up, elder me. Mustn't falter now.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna need that for later, for sure. Based on the fact that Mario and Luigi did use that technique in the previous game, so that will definitely come in handy.
We've taken to calling this technique a spin jump. So you'll soon see precisely why Master Luigi begins the move.
He is definitely a little bit more lankier than Mario, so he can make a better propeller blade.
Are we all quite ready? Good. Commence the instruction.
Okay, so basically the Toadsworth are going to be our hammer pros for the previous area.
First press the R button to make Master Luigi's icon change into the spin jump action.
Okay, seems easy enough.
Next press B so Master Luigi leaps up and perches on Master Mario's shoulders. From there press B again to make the two of you whirl about and rise skyward.
Definitely looks like it's definitely going to come in handy. For sure. I wonder if the little tornadoes are going to be in this game, because I actually don't remember.
And now, it's rather academic. Press a direction on the D-pad to fly in said direction. Huzzah! This marvelous technique will allow you to cross gaps where mere jumping proves lacking. Have at it.
Okay, cool. Although I don't think we're going to be able to use the babies to do that. So it looks like we're definitely going to have an idea of, like, definitely Mario and Luigi are going to need to separate at some point from the babies in order to do a different type of puzzle as well for both of them. Just like we did with the, the hammer puzzles with the baby pros. So, good to know about that now before it happens later, right?
Yes, jolly good show. I trust you'll use it to your advantage in the field as well.
Definitely try, Toadsworths. Definitely try indeed. Although, not sure when it will come in handy, but it will definitely come in handy for sure, I would think. Just because of the fact that we have already ran into some spikes earlier with those floating platforms in the Vim Factory. So we definitely do need to be careful.
I should think this spin jump will give you access to some awfully hard-to-reach areas. Now time to be off, sirs. Utilize the new time hole. Rescue our princess.
We'll definitely try. Anything else from you, or... It looks like... Oh no, there's still something.
Please, your majesty, please, just one smile.
Well, maybe I'll get one, maybe you won't. But, we'll definitely leave you guys to that, though. We'll definitely grab a save, though, just to see if, the new move's called a spin jump. Now Mario and Co. can reach those places that were too high before. Head for the time hole on the second floor. Well, second floor, here we come. Because we know exactly where we're going now. Only thing is I think it was on the left side, actually. Based on when they were showing it earlier with Professor Egad. I'm also curious what the other portals are going to be. Just because you never honestly know. But you can see all the blocks I broke earlier when walking around here. But let's make our way to the second floor, though. Technically, there's 3 floors that we can go to. Actually, maybe a 4th because of the top part of the tower there. That seems to also have a time hole. But the thing is if you go to the little area up over here, to the left of this area, this also leads to another floor of the castle as well. So, technically that would be the 3rd floor. But, technically, both of those technically could be the 3rd floor, if you really think about it. But, honestly, for the most part, I don't know where that top of the tower part would lead to. Just because, well, I don't even think you can make it up there yet. Just because of the fact that, it seems like you need a special ability for that one. Although, this one definitely should be something we should be able to get to now. So, if we don't mess it up, that is. But let's get Mario and Luigi like so. And, yep, there we go. Cool. We can grab those now. Training badge. Okay, so we got another freebie for items-wise. But it does mean that we can't use the babies to do the ability that we're trying to do. So, we need to be careful when we want to go and go for the abilities. We need to, be prepared for it. Okay, well, I can get Mario up here. Actually, I might be able to get the babies up here too. But our time hole is up here, though. Only thing is this is where we need to make sure both Luigi and Mario get the jump, though. But, honestly, that's not too hard. I'm gonna be fair. That's not hard at all. It's just that we messed up the jump there. But I do want to go and grab the other item box that I just saw over here. Because there was another one that's on the other bookshelf. On the far side here. There we go. Cool. So what's in here? Super Mushroom. That'll definitely come in handy. Thanks. And apparently that was a little bit lower, so we need to make our way all the way back. But for the most part, that's definitely not a hard thing to do for puzzle-wise. That's definitely going to be pretty simple for the most part, just because, I'm going to be honest, for the most part, these types of puzzles are pretty simple when it comes to the Cyclone stuff. As long as, you know what you're doing and you know how long you stay in the air, you can easily figure out what you need to do for most of those kind of stuff. But with that being said, next time we'll jump right on in, and we'll do a little bit of whatever we can, because the episode is you know, getting closer to its end, so we won't be able to do much, but we'll definitely take a look around. But Yoshi's Island, Mushroom Kingdom passed. And Yoshi's Island definitely sounds like a nice place to be. That's for sure. I always love it. I always love anything to do with Yoshi. Because, let's be honest here, Yoshi is just a good character all around. But, this doesn't look good. Giant footprints going into the village here, it looks like. Welcome to Yoshi's Island. See our enormous big egg. Now open for viewing. Big egg, you say? Well, we have big footprints, but I don't see anything that looks like a big egg yet. But we do have a shroom badge. Ooh, okay. I think that was one of the things we could buy earlier. But next up is the Dinosaur Haven, Yoshi's Island. Something seems strange, though. Where are all the Yoshis? Yeah, definitely that is a very good question. Because you would think that we would find a Yoshi inside this little house here, but nope, not at all. But, big egg and big footprints definitely don't make me think that they're doing too hot right now. Oh, hello. Was not expecting life in here.
Huh? What a lemon. And this film ain't cheap either.
Hello.
I am primed for a scoop, and all I get are whiskers and a couple of sap babies.
That's not too nice.
Huh? Me?
Yeah, who are you?
Kylie Koopa, ace reporter. The Koopa Chronicles best.
Well, nice to meet you, I guess.
You know about the giant egg? Yeah, why? It just appeared. And this dame's got a hunch. It's connected to the Shroobs.
Probably. If, the fact of the big footprints and the missing Yoshis is anything to say about it. But, based on the color of the egg, because we can see the broken egg on the top screen, it's broken open. So, it looks like it's purple and green, which is definitely not a normal color for a Yoshi egg. So, yeah, I guess you could say, for sure, definitely could be a Shroobian thing, for sure.
I thought I'd get this to the straight dope from the locals. But this place is like a morgue. Where is everybody?
Probably ran away, honestly, if I'm gonna take a guess.
And speaking of fishy, this jump platform positively reeks of mystery, reeks of it. But I hopped up there and it didn't do diddly squats. I wonder if I'm too heavy for it.
It's more of a baby Mario and baby Luigi thing, so that makes a lot of sense, but you need two people for those two.
Say, do me a favor and hop up there, will ya?
Okay, babies, you know what to do. This is more of your type of platform, so let's see what's going on up here. Okay.
Ritzy work.
Oh, hey, there's the Yoshis. They ended up making their way up here.
See anything?
Don't make noise. The Yoshis don't want us to know we're up there.
What's the word?
Yeah, don't say anything, babies. Don't say anything at all, because it sounds like something monstrous is coming. No, we must flee.
What?
Probably would have been better to just stay in there.
This reporter just got the front page fever.
Huh. Why'd the Yoshis run? Didn't seem like, whatever made those footprints / noises outside, oh. Well, now we're about to figure out what that is. Oh. Yeah, that definitely does not look good, and it is speaking Shroobian. So, I guess that confirms, about the giant egg outside, for sure. But that's definitely what the Yoshis are running from. And, oh. He's hungry for Yoshis, too. Okay, then. Yeah, definitely, I wouldn't be down there, but, Kylie Koopa, you're in the worst possible spot you could probably be in right now.
What a scoop. It's huge. Exclusive, stop the presses.
Yeah, saw that coming.
Our raspberries. My scoop snacked me. Yuck. It's also ooky and gooky.
Oh, I guess it doesn't want her. It just spat her back out. Well, at least she's, doing okay, but these poor Yoshis, I don't think you're gonna have a fun time dealing with these guys. You, release them. I don't think he speaks your language, bud. Doe. Doe he missed, indeed. Oh, I'm sorry, bud, but, yeah. Probably not your smartest idea, picking a fight with a giant, monstrous version of yourselves. Trying to go for us, actually.
I'm coming through.
Kylie Koopa's having a nice little time bouncing around outside. But, at least she didn't get eaten, I guess. But those poor Yoshis, on the other hand, yeah, they didn't have too much of a fun time with that.
Huff. I haven't been this jazzed in a blarg's age.
A blarg? Okay, well, good for you, I guess.
I can see the headline now. Monster Yube from Shroob on Ravenous Rampage. Tumps. Why I saw an evil-looking Magic Koopa headed into the building just now, but...
Evil-looking Magic Koopa? Okay, so definitely Kamek and Baby Bowser then, so they are in this area. Only thing is does not bode for any of us well, with that thing walking around.
Gotta concentrate on this story. This could be my big break.
Maybe. But, you shouldn't pick fights with that thing, I'm gonna be honest. But they said right next door. Oh, yep, there's Kamek. We found Kamek at least, but, Baby Bowser does not look like he's around here anywhere.
Snacks. Must find Snacks. School. And doesn't look like anyone's home, so I'll just help myself to the goods.
Kamek, you might want to look behind you.
You gotta wonder why this place is so empty. Who?
Obvious reasons, buddy. Giant monster Yoshi running around.
Whoa, you hairy jerks again. Chased me all the way to this stupid island, have you?
Kinda, but, we're more here for Baby Bowser.
What's that? You want the Cobalt Star Shards back?
Yes, but I don't think you're gonna hand them to us.
Hey, I got my own problems. I'm on a snack run for the Prince Bowser. He's on the cliff top. I don't have time for you guys. These snacks ain't gonna go snack on themselves.
Okay. We'll see you later, Kamek. Have a nice fun time, gathering snacks, I guess. While, we go deal with your boss. Smash Egg. Ooh. New bro item, I think. Okay, cool. We'll take those. Don't know what it's gonna do for us, but could be good. Someone's saying yak. I'm guessing that might be Magic Koopa. Or Kamek.
Yak.
Yep, it is him. Yeah, kinda saw that one coming in a way, but it looks like it just eats Yoshi's. Although it did eat his broom, it looks like. So, at least he's alive, I guess.
Hey, what's your beef, pal? I'm not tasty enough for you. I'm Prime Koopa, you snob.
Guessing you don't taste very good at all.
You're lucky I'm in a rush. I gotta get these snacks to the prince pronto, or I would whip that snooty pink tail for you.
Well, I'd like to see you try and get up there, bud. But he did open up a path to our next location, though. So that's definitely good for us. Although it looks like we need to cyclone up on top of the house over here in order to get to where we're trying to go over there. Also, I see a bean location in multiple different spots here. Let's go and grab these real quick, just because I see 2 of them. No reason not to, right? Since we're still not sure. But, can the babies read these? Very large, very creepy egg. Viewing fee, 5 coins. Yeah, very creepy egg indeed. 5 coins to view it. Well, what if you see it on accident? Well, I can give you 5 of the coins I just cut from this. But, yeah, that definitely, that monster, what'd they call it, a Yube? Yeah, the Yube definitely came out of this thing, I'm pretty sure. That's for sure, there's no way around it. Although, still seems a little tad smaller than him, though at the same time. Interesting. Very, very interesting. But I think that will be where we end off today's episode. think it's a pretty good place to stop, just because, well, let's be honest here, we're definitely preparing for our next journey. But we'll read through this real quick. Aha! You spotted Baby Bowser's minion, Kamek, in the village. If you follow him, you should find his boss, and you can rescue the Yoshi's cookies too. Get to it, babies. But, with that being said, thank y'all for watching today's episode. It's been a blast hanging out with you guys, like always. And honestly, in the next episode we will be making our way, well, further into Yoshi's Island, which is a pretty nice place to be, because, I'm gonna be honest, Yoshi's Island was definitely a game that I really enjoyed as a kid, so seeing, you know, a small reference between both of my, some of the games that I liked as a kid, well, I'm still technically a kid in a way, but not like a young kid. I'm definitely starting to get a little bit older, but definitely, with that being said, thank y'all for watching, have a wonderful rest of your day, keep being spooky, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out. Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.